Hello, everyone. Pakasumida. Sorry, I'm learning Korean now, so I can only speak English. So if you want like real-time translate, please hear from your headphone. I would like to have an introduction of our company. Our company is called iHouse.com. iHouse.com is a global real estate blockchain cloud platform. We are now the leading blockchain company in real estate market globally. So that we have already office in, I will mention a little bit later. So in US, China, Hong Kong, Japan, and also we are setting up the office in Korea. So we have three major products. One is called ATO, and then we also have a cryptocurrency called IHT. IHT is our cryptocurrency that launched in several crypto exchange already. And we are trying to get this off some Korean crypto exchange in the future. And we have also a payment product we are establishing, which is IHT Pay, mainly focused on the payment regarding cryptocurrency and real estate. So let me have an explanation of our company. Our headquarters is registered in Hong Kong. We have now over 50 people in our team. We have, just like I mentioned, we have a few major products. Our vision is to help this our roadmap. And actually, we start this idea since last August. And then we spent 3 months on the market research, and then also learning the blockchain mechanism, because we help, personally, I'm from like internet market in China and Hong Kong and Asia. So we know a lot of people that doing blockchain, so that we start doing this project planning in August last year. And earlier this year, we have got investment from NEO, which is a large blockchain company, and also Japan Dragon. Japan Dragon is the investor of Tesla and also Baidu in China. So many internet companies like Twitter, also their investment. So they have invested in lots of crypto currency projects like blockchain projects. And we have listed the first cryptocurrency exchange, KuCoin, on March. And also Gates.io on 26th of March. So we launched our first project launched the concept of ATO. And ATO, the first project launch is in Japan. So in April 26th. So that we now have already 2 ATO projects launched. One is in Japan and one is in Philippines, Palawan Island. We will also launch 2 more ATO very soon, within this month. And then in July, our target is to have the first US ATO project, because we have already planning for like 4 to 5 months already. So that we now have lots of the medias on coverage regarding, for example, like Reuters, Nasdaq, Tencent in China, and also many Japan, also Japan media coverage. So our token model is we help the real estate owners or the developers to issue tokens to the financial institution or to the individual buyers, so that we are in the between. And while they get lists on our platform, we need to consume IHT to help the transaction, and also to buy IHT for the marketing airdrop, so that when more projects come on our platform, and then the token will have more demand. Yeah, that's why the token price will raise. So this is our token economics. So we have some vision. So I think real estate and technology is highly connected right now. I'm not sure if you know, because in Korea, actually there's a lot of Airbnb, a lot of like WeWork. They are like the co-working space or co-living, like co-living apartment and also hostel. So that our vision is to help everyone that can invest such kind of share economy assets. So yeah, so that this is one of our major vision. And we would also want our financial institutions or users that they can invest in such kind of assets or real estates that they can participate in partially. So that this is what exactly we are doing. So the real estate market over the world is very huge. It's like 270 trillion US dollar. So that even just 1% is 2.7 trillion US dollar. So that that's why we are working hard on this and to make it happen. So just like what we mentioned, because we have already introduced a little bit about IHT, I would like to introduce a little bit more on ATO. ATO is our major product launching right now. So the full name of ATO is Asset Tokenization Offering, which means we help the asset owner to tokenize their assets by the utility right. So this is our major product launching right now. And we have already launched like 2 projects in Japan and Philippines, just like I mentioned. And we will have some more projects in Southeast Asia and Japan coming, and also US. So this is the a more detailed chart regarding the ATO and IHT relationship. So for the asset owner, we charge the transaction fee and then buy IHT for airdrop to the ATO investors. And for the IHT investors, IHT financial institutional investors, they can use also IHT in the ATO projects and also use as spending in the ATO projects. So that this is the totally utility setup of this platform. So that we mainly serve the hotel, resorts, service apartment, and then service share office, just all the commercial real estate related projects. So for the investor side, we connect with different financial institutions and also personal investors. So if any one of you are interested in the ATO, so that you can also come to us to like apply for the amount to invest here. So when we issue the ATO, we will actually have a new token for each the assets. So that after we launch, like for example, if several assets, we will have several tokens there. And we are going to launch more ATO partnership in the future, so that to let each country's the assets owner to launch the ATO themselves. So this is why we are working hard in different countries and then setting up different offices to launch the partnership there. And the benefit of ATO is that we help real estate owners to raise money, to do marketing, to do the operation, to improve their efficiency by blockchain. Yeah, so that make highly use of the blockchain technology. And we are also will partner with some exchange, crypto exchange, also security exchange, to provide more exchange for the liquidity. I think liquidity is very important in real estate, because it's like real estate is like takes a long time to exit in in the traditional way. But if we can improve the liquidity, so that many primary and secondary markets will come. So this is a flow of the register through our ATO. So I will not describe here all to go through all, because you can actually have a more simple way that you can try to connect with me or our colleagues, so that we can help you to buy the ATO products. So for the ATO, is a little bit, we will try to a little bit compare a little bit with ICO, because ICO is more a low entry barrier fundraising requirement. But for ATO, we are very high standard for the help them to issue, because they need to have a piece of land or they need to have a assets that they can tokenize. So the expectation of the growth is expected, and it is like more stable unlike ICO. so that we will also help to manage the monitoring for the the project's details to help our investors and also users to manage the details of every single project and then report on our blockchain. So here is the first project we launched, which is in Japan, Kyocera. It is a very popular travel spot in Japan. It takes like 1 hour from the Japan station to Kyocera station. And every single year, many travelers is going to this place to travel, so that we are launching the first tokenization project in Kyocera, and then we help them to raise $8 million US, which we will convert to USDT, because each night of the usage right here is like 400 as a official like redeem price, but they now pre-sale at 240. So that is like a 40% off. And then after 3 years, you can redeem it, or in between, if you want to trade, you can trade in our secondary market provided by our official ihouse.com. And so, yeah, you definitely can have a try on that. Of course, you can use this the hotel's token to use in the resort or the resorts that they alliance. So here's more introduction of the Kyocera project. It's a very pretty place that I have been there just twice, but I really like there. So that just like even like Bill Gates, they are buying house there, and then so that it's a very good place for ski. It's a very good place for golf and a vacation. So this is the development plan. You can see we are helping the retail investors or the financial institution that invest in a hotel or resorts project that traditionally you don't have this kind of opportunity to invest. Yeah, so that many investors are very interested on buying this kind of product now. So for our future development, we are going to launch more market in the second half of this year, and then we will cover 10 major cities from by the end of next year. And we will have more planned to go globally, so that Korea is the fourth spot of us. The first is Greater China, including Hong Kong and China, and Beijing, Shanghai. And then second spot is in Japan, in Tokyo. And the first spot is in US, in San Francisco. We have an office in Silicon Valley. And the fourth spot is Korea. So we are going to launch Korea heavily. Yeah, so if you have any interest in us, and also you have a partnership to refer, or you have any if you love our projects, just come to us. We are very likely to talk to you more. So we are now in several crypto exchanges, including Gate.io, KuCoin, and HitBTC, and we will also launch in Korean exchange very soon. We will announce in the next couple of weeks, and then this the total number of token and the tokens variation. Of course, this variation is in May, so a little bit adjustment now, because in June a lot of the tokens have adjustment. So that we will keep it up on check and see whether how can we have a better price there. So our team is more a internet and also a mix of internet and real estate company, and including, for example, Microsoft. Personally, myself is from Yahoo before, and I also set up a company that listed in Nasdaq 6 months ago. That is called equated, and we also have partners from Wanda and Fuxing, which is two major Chinese companies, very popular in China. And we have teams from Morgan Stanley and also Deloitte. And our investor is also very well known, including Japan Dragon, Leo Global Capital, Danhua Capital, Badwater, and also Colin Star. So this is me, yeah, very young before, okay. So we have also our CTO from Microsoft. And our COO is from Wanda, and CMO is from Baidu. And he's also my West team. We have a very good legal advice because Harry is one of the best lawyers in Hong Kong regarding crypto and blockchain. So that we have lots of good advice from him. And also JC is one of the founders from Badwater Capital. Also the fund manager in DFJ before. Yeah, so he's like his funds growth 30 times last 12 months. And so that he's one of the advisors right now. And this is our country head because we have different countries, Japan, US, and also Hong Kong. So we have different countries heads to help to launch different projects. So we are actually now also locating our Korean country head so that if you have interest, just come to us. So here is contact information. You can send email to me, wiki.ng@ihtcon.com. And also you can scan the QR code to follow our WeChat. And also we have the Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, and Google Talk. Yeah, so I would love to have a nice show in the 6th office so that very, very good to see all of you. Yeah, thank you very much.